Hey there, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be your collective weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, present, and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you might be working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice and messages to help you along on your soul's journey as well. I've already pre-shuffled the cards with energy so that we can get started. Remember, Leos, that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please take a look at your moon sign, which is your emotions, as well as your Venus or your rising signs, because you may find some information there that may resonate with you as well, okay? So let's begin. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors, and my loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection tonight. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me, I ask that you please be as specific as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance for my seekers. All right, so right away, Leo. Actually, we're going to start with these. Right away, Leo, we have some cards that wanted to come out in terms of your recent past energy. Okay. So I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit, which is major for Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. What I'm strongly getting here, Leos, with this combination of cards that have come out for you, is that in the recent past, you have felt that things were not kind of panning out the way that you wanted them to. You kind of felt like you were in like a down cycle in your life. You felt like everything was going wrong. You may have received some, bad news, or you may have had some bad turn of events that kind of really made you want to kind of be alone and isolate yourself. You kind of felt like you just wanted to kind of be by yourself and like kind of try to process things, and you've been spending a lot of time thinking about a certain situation and kind of trying to find like light in the darkness or problem solve about the situation. You might have just wanted to be by yourself. You might have just wanted to just handle this alone. You felt like maybe this was like something that needed to be handled by yourself and you needed time to process that. I feel that there was some kind of long-term investment made here, something that has history, something that you've been very patient about. I feel like possibly you've been maybe saving money or possibly, investing money over a long period of time here. And I feel like whatever happened in the past may have kind of made you think about, this investment that you've been making all of these years. And maybe you were kind of like reevaluating the situation and making sure that it was still working for you. That's the sense I'm getting. Because with this Nine of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you may have been a little bit nervous about handling things financially on your own, or possibly being independent, or even being single here. You'll have to take it how it resonates with you. But I feel like there's definitely a sense that you were nervous about going it alone. Whether that means in terms of, making the rent, or feeling like you could swing things on your own financially, or how you were going to handle, being alone and taking on financial responsibility. I feel like something here definitely, kind of brought this kind of idea to light, for you, in terms of whatever transpired in your recent past or whatever news that you received. You started thinking about investments and, the time and patience that you put in to a certain situation. And I definitely feel like you were kind of spending a lot of time alone thinking about things and trying to, figure out things on your own. Okay. Let's go to your current energy. and see what your current obstacles or challenges are. Thank you. All right. So here's your card, Leo. This is your card, Strength. So this is a direct message for you. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. Can I have current energy for Leo, please? Thank you. This one wants to come out. We have the Fool in reverse. Major for Aries. Okay. So we have the Star card. We have the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like right now, Leo, you're in a place of like being in a restorative energy. I feel like you're healing right now, or you're trying to heal yourself. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time alone, trying to connect in your own way or like in a spiritual way to the divine. Maybe you've been doing some praying, or possibly you've been kind of looking up to the universe, asking for some guidance or some help or some support in handling a certain situation that you're going through right now, currently. Um, I feel like you've had to really rely on your own inner strength and your own kind of fortitude to get through whatever it is that you are dealing with right now. I feel like maybe you have a lot on your plate right now. That's the sense that I'm getting. I feel also that somebody feels very nervous, very anxious about having to go off on a new direction or having to embark on a new journey, possibly alone, right? And I feel like you really need to take the time out to spend some time just worrying about you for 5 minutes. I feel, if that's possible, I feel like right now you need to rest. And when I say rest, I don't really mean physical rest. I feel like mental rest or psychological rest. I feel like right now, whatever it is that you're going through, Leo, it's very taxing on your psychological wellness right now, or your mental wellness. I feel like you have a lot on your plate. I feel like you're very troubled. I feel like you're trying to process a lot of information. And I feel like it's all kind of coming down on you right now. That's the sense that I'm getting. And like I said, I feel like somebody's very nervous about a different chapter starting, like a new chapter or something where things are going to change and you're going to have to handle things by yourself with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. I do see that there may be somebody here, Leo, that tends to want to take advantage of the situation, or you just feel like there's a combative energy here between you and this person. Like you're not really seeing eye to eye. Like you're kind of like always doing battle with this person. Like there's always like this debate and constant like back and forth between the two of you. And you just feel like you don't really need this right now. Like you're feeling like, just leave me alone. I have enough to deal with. I don't need this on top of everything else. That's what I'm strongly feeling. Let me get a card for your current obstacle. What is the current obstacle that Leo is facing? Current obstacle or challenge that Leo is facing, please. Okay, these want to come out, but it's too many actually. Well, maybe not. Okay. So for your current obstacles or challenges that I feel you're facing right now, you have the Five of Pentacles, all right? You have the King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're tired of feeling left out. I feel like you're tired of feeling like your opinions don't matter. I feel like you feel like this sense of lack all the time, or this sense of being pushed aside or disregarded or even rejected. Okay. And I feel like you're tired of that. Like you're sick of feeling that way. And you may feel that way as a result of this King of Wands. This could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aries. This is somebody who maybe used to be very motivated, very driven, very strong personality, who maybe is not feeling their best right now. This is definitely like somebody who's like lost that motivation, somebody who's kind of lost that fire, because the wands are fire energy. They've kind of lost that passion, that drive that typically they would have. Okay. Now, whatever this is, whatever situation this is that you're going through, that I feel is presenting as a challenge for you right now, or an obstacle, it definitely has turned the home situation kind of upside down. All right, for lack of a better word. It's like emotionally very taxing on the home and the family. And I feel that there's a lot of disharmonious energy, possibly a lot of sadness here. That sense of emotional safety and security is kind of not there right now. Like I feel like there's a lot of worry possibly going on here. Like I said, you've kind of been doing a lot of thinking here, Leo, about how to proceed. And, you really need to take the time to kind of heal yourself and take the time that you need for your own wellness, so that you can not only, take care of yourself, but be there to take care of others if that's the case. Okay. I'm going to be clarifying some of those cards as we go as well. Let's take a look at your near future energy. Near future energy for Leo, please. Near future energy. Near future energy for Leo. What can Leos expect coming around the corner? Near future energy. Near future energy, please. What's coming? What can Leos expect? Okay. So we're getting the Nine of Swords, we're getting the Page of Pentacles, we're getting the Four of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming, bottom of the deck, is the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, so moving forward, Leo, you're definitely going to continue having this sense of worry, having this sense of dread about you. You're definitely all up in your head about a certain issue here, or a certain situation that's going on. And moving forward into the near future, that's going to continue. So whatever situation this is like ongoing, I feel. You may be losing sleep over this. You may be constantly just having headaches, or just feeling the sense of dread, or feeling like this chronic anxiety over the situation. Now, I feel that somebody may have given you a gift, or has given you some kind of idea about possibly how to make the situation better, or how to handle the situation. Or I feel like possibly you have been toying with an idea about a new opportunity, or some kind of issue involving money, or involving your finances, about that has to do with this situation. I don't feel like this card is representing the direct energy of it, but I feel like this is an indirect thing moving forward. I feel like whatever's happening here is like the main energy here, but then I also feel like there's some kind of financial thing going here. That's what I'm getting. With this Four of Pentacles here, there's something here that you're holding on to way too tightly. Something that is not serving you well. Okay, so whether that's your money, or whether it's a mindset about something, or an idea, or a dream that you just won't let go of, or even a person. I feel like you're hanging on to that way too tightly, and it's almost becoming like a problem. Okay. Now, with this Ace of Wands in reverse, you may be getting some bad news in the near future, Leos. Okay. Or it's possible that whatever idea that you were thinking about pursuing, that's not going to come to fruition. Okay. So if you were considering some course of action or going off on a new journey or possibly taking a trip or something like that, I feel like that's not going to happen in the near future. But a lot of times the Ace of Wands has to do with communication or good news coming in. The fact that this is in reverse, you may be receiving some news that kind of goes against what you were hoping for. Okay. And I feel like this is directly tied into this. Okay. I feel like you're so worried about something and you're kind of waiting, to see what happens here, and you're kind of hanging on to something, and I feel like the reason you're hanging on to this is out of fear. Whether this is your money, because you have the Two Pentacles here, or whether this is some kind of investment I'm feeling, or something with somebody giving you a gift that involves money. I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely picking up some kind of situation. Possibly this could be like an inheritance, maybe, or it's definitely somebody maybe moving money. I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify these cards, but I'm feeling something here. All right, so let's go back and we're going to clarify some of these cards, and then I'll come down to here in a second. So let's go to your current energy. Okay, tell me about this Star card, right smack in the middle. Tell me about this Star card for Leo. Tell me about the Star card for Leo. Whoops, too many cards here, Spirit. Tell me about this Star card for Leo. Why is it here? What do you want me to know, Spirit? Tell me about the Star. Thank you. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Eight of Pentacles, both in reverse. I feel like you are hoping, or you are hoping, for some kind of good news or some kind of new chance in love here, or some kind of news about a loved one, possibly. But at the same time, it seems like things are not working, whatever that means for you. Like maybe somebody's not able to put in the hard work or the effort in order to make this happen, or it's just whatever this is, the situation, it's just not working out. Like um, it's not panning out the way that you wanted. And because of that, there's like this missed opportunity, something that involves your emotions or love or a relationship or something like that. And that's why I feel like possibly you've been spending a lot of time alone, kind of, talking up to the divine and kind of asking for assistance, some guidance in this matter. Um, you feel like you need help. You feel like you have to lean on, you know, your spiritual guides or your angels or whatever it is, you know, however you handle things in that way. Because like I said, with this Fool card, I feel like you're having a hard time wrapping your head around having to kind of go off on a new path and possibly doing that alone, because you have this Hermit card here, okay, in your recent past. And also with this Nine of Pentacles, like you're fearful about having to handle things by yourself. Okay. Let's look at this Nine of Swords, please. This Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, like you have the Ace of Wands over here in reverse, and now you have it here. The Ace of Wands has to do with news, with communication. So it's possible that right now you're just in this place of kind of looking for answers. You're trying to kind of hold it together. You're trying to, maybe heal a little bit or take the time that you need to kind of take care of yourself because you may be feeling completely mentally overwhelmed right now with this situation. But moving forward, I feel like you're so anxious and so worried about whether or not you're going to get good news or bad news about a certain situation. Let me clarify this Four of Pentacles with this Page of Pentacles. What is this? This could be involving like a large sum of money or some kind of, possibly some kind of account or I'm feeling like it's like a gift, like somebody's giving you some kind of financial gift. Yeah. There's the Seven of Swords. Now, this could be why you're feeling very anxious about this. There's somebody here, Leo, that you're dealing with in your environment that possibly maybe did something that was dishonest or possibly was trying to get away with something, like being a little sneaky or shady without being caught. All right. But I feel like this person wants to come forth and kind of spill the beans, so to speak. They want to kind of clear the air. They want to kind of have this conversation with you, kind of open up the dialogue so that, they can kind of get this off their chest. Okay. Now, that's possibly why you're feeling this sense of anxiety. You may feel like you already know what this person is doing. And now, because they're kind of letting you know what transpired, you're going to be, feeling like, okay, oh my gosh, like now what? Now what do I do? All right. That's the sense that I'm getting. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands has to do with, you just wanting to end the fighting or your person just wanting to end the fighting. Because remember I was saying that with this Five of Swords, like there's definitely like this energy of like doing battle with somebody like having the upper hand, somebody taking advantage of you, possibly somebody, kind of always manipulating the situation. And this could be the same person down here, moving forward into your near future energy. This person wants to stop the fighting. They want to kind of clear the air. They want to admit what they did. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what the story is, like whether you're waiting for good news or bad news about a certain situation. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, please. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Leo? Page of Pentacles here for Leo. Okay. Goodness. Okay, so I'm getting the Page of Wands. I'm getting the Page of Swords. The Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Whatever this is, Leo, that you're hanging on to here, I feel like it definitely has to do with a situation involving finances here. I feel like possibly there was a situation of somebody here maybe mismanaging funds or making a bad investment or somebody kind of, not planning ahead the way that they should have in terms of their finances. And that kind of may lead to an issue. involving like maybe there not being enough, right? For you to kind of arrive at the place where you see yourself, okay? Where you like envisioned yourself to be at a later point in time. I feel like you had a plan of action in your head, possibly, and you may have done some research about it and you may have been looking into it, but there was definitely some kind of shady work being done here, like some kind of investigative work, like a watchful energy of somebody trying to figure out what was going on, but in like a deceitful way, in a backhanded kind of way. And as a result, you may not feel, I should say, moving forward, that you can pursue this or you can kind of like take action on whatever it is that you wanted to do, because you feel like there may be an issue here. Like I said about finances, it's possible that that's what you're worrying about moving forward. You're worrying about, the money. You're worried about, what kind of news you're going to receive, like things are up in the air. Is it going to be good news about the situation, bad news about the situation? But you're definitely very worried moving forward. And it has a lot to do with somebody's energy here that was a little bit deceitful, a little bit shady, and possibly, may involve. I felt like something about an inheritance before. I don't know if that resonates with you or not, but that's kind of what I felt. Like I felt like there was some kind of gift or some kind of lump sum that was supposed to be maybe transferred, with this Page of Wands, like taking action, but there was some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of shadiness to the situation here. Yeah, I'm getting the Hangman. There's definitely a sense of somebody becoming impatient here, and definitely somebody having a hard time seeing things from the other person's perspective. And as a result, things may not be, going as planned moving forward. That's kind of like what I feel. Like I feel like somebody's putting a monkey wrench in this plan, something that maybe you felt was all set, and now out of nowhere you're going to be, waiting to hear like what is the situation? Is it yes or is it no? Is it good news? Is it bad news? That's kind of like what I'm feeling here. All right, let's get some information from Spirit. Spirit, can you please give me some advice or messages for Leo moving forward? What advice or messages do you have for Leo moving forward? What messages or advice do you have for my Leo viewers moving forward? What messages or advice do you have about Leo? Messages or advice for Leo, please, Spirit. Let me know when you're ready. Forgiveness. There's something here about you letting go of something that happened in the past. Because remember, I said that this was like a long-term investment and I felt like it had to do with money. Is it possible that maybe somebody was dishonest in terms of some accounts or some investments that were made here? Give me one more, Spirit. Somebody definitely pulled a fast one here. That's what I'm feeling. Can I have another card for Leo, please? What do you want them to know? Trust. Spirit is acknowledging that something transpired here, for sure. And I feel that they're letting you know to just kind of, give it up. Like I said, you have the Star card. It's really just you knowing that the divine is always working in the background on your behalf, right? And things are going to pan out the way that they should, and to just trust that everything's going to work out in your favor. Okay. And if you believe and you stay positive, hopefully things will work out and you'll be able to wind up in that place where you envisioned yourself with this Three of Wands moving forward. All right, Leo. So this is what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been helpful to you, even if it was in terms of answering some questions or some things on your mind. Please like, share, or comment on the video. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already done so, you can always please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart, no matter what, even when it's hard. Thank you so much, and God bless. Have a great evening.